What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to JJD TV. I'm your host Josh, and we are back for a 5 takeaways of the match we just saw between Costa Rica and Canada. It was a match that we were supposed to celebrate, enjoy, because we were going to qualify for the World Cup. It didn't quite happen. We lost 1-0, and we're going to basically take down my 5 takeaways from it, so hopefully you guys are excited. I don't know why you would be, but if you are, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub, and let's get into the episode now. Alright guys, so it wasn't the result that we wanted, we know that, but there are some takeaways that we have from this game that are relatively important, so be sure to let me know in the comments what you guys think of it as well. But we're going to get things started with the elephant in the room, and that's Marc-Anthony Kaye. Now, if you were watching the watch along with me, you know my thoughts and opinions on it, and it's unfortunate. In my opinion, it is a soft red, but it is a red for one main reason. He went out there like a wrecking ball. It was very similar to kind of Daniel Henry's performance when he was yanked off in the 35th minute. Kaye looked like he was going to get himself in trouble. He almost got sent off on a red card, was basically given another chance. Then you avoid the player at all costs. You do not put yourself in the sight to get sent off. It's as simple as that. Kaye went out of his way. He went shoulder to shoulder. The gamesmanship, falling to the ground, didn't help at all, but Marc-Anthony Kaye has to put himself in a better position than what he did. He lost his head, and ultimately, really, it was unfortunately Kaye's fault, the reason that we lost the match. That was the turning point. It was pretty much Canada's match to at least get a draw from. They were going to basically take the possession to Costa Rica. You knew that they were going to sit back and defend, and then when they went down to 10 men, things changed, and Costa Rica got their goal shortly after, right before halftime. Bit of an insult to injury, and then they just basically saw things out. So unfortunate decision there for Marc-Anthony Kaye, because he's been on excellent club form and has been a very good player for the Canadian national team as well. But he's going to have to take it on the chin, and he'll have to find a way to bounce back. My second takeaway, guys, is going to be Richie Laryea. And the reason I want to talk about Richie Laryea is because, as you guys know, he hasn't stepped foot on the pitch for Nottingham Forest yet since his transfer, which means he hasn't been playing a lot. But you could not tell in this match. There's been multiple runs throughout this match where he was just lightning, taking an extra touch, taking the ball away from the defender, going against defenders 1v1. He got the better of Fuller just about every single time. He had quick feet. He looked like he was playing. He's one of the players I would have assumed was in very good form leading into this match, which I think is really encouragement. And hopefully Nottingham Forest is keeping an eye, because he did it down the left-hand side where Spence is going to obviously play on the right. But for Richie Laryea, he's got an opportunity to play there for Nottingham Forest in that back five on that left wing back, because he just absolutely killed it today. Pretty impressive performance given the fact that the player hasn't played in a long time. And the third takeaway is going to be Eustaquio, and a player that was a little bit similar to Laryea, but not really, because he got the move and he's not maybe transitioning as easy as you would have thought. He's definitely had a lot more minutes than Laryea, a lot more minutes, even including a couple starts. But you saw that confidence come out on the pitch today. I thought Eustaquio upped his game once the midfield 3 turned into a midfield 2. He was dominant. He had excellent passing, he had excellent awareness, he was all over the pitch. He really held that midfield together, which also allowed for Canada to dominate in possession, and that's really what you saw. Costa Rica, once they got their goal, they sat back. They didn't want another one. They had zero intention on attacking. They wanted to sit back, see out the 1-0, and it allowed players like Steph to have the ball and create opportunities, which is basically what they did. I thought Steph had a good game. I think he's going to carry on. He's going to play a ton of minutes in this window. Hopefully, big performance against Jamaica to seal World Cup. My fourth takeaway, guys, is going to be Tajon Buchanan. Now, I was a little bit iffy because I didn't think Tajon Buchanan had the strongest first half, specifically because a lot of the touches that he had basically took away the play. There was a good opportunity to send him through. He would take a poor touch, and then it would be a turnover. And it was just starting to look like it wasn't going to be one of those matches. But I thought he kind of took the game by the scruff of the neck in the second half. He drifted centrally a lot. He wanted the ball. He demanded the ball. He had a lot better passing, a lot better decision-making. He also hit a post, had a couple point-blank opportunities. He really was unfortunate not to put the ball in the back of the net, and I thought he upped his game. That's the Tajon Buchanan that we know can become a difference maker. The one that we saw in Mexico against a team that was in the Gold Cup semifinals, that he said, hey, I'm the star man, this is what I can do. Yes, it wasn't an end product today. He got very unlucky, but I thought that those signs showing that there's a superstar in there is really encouraging for us. And guys, my fifth and final takeaway is going to be the character of this team. That's the word of this episode, because I'm a little crushed. I wanted to celebrate a World Cup. It would have been obviously one of the most special things I would live through, especially for a lot of you guys. It didn't quite happen. We have 2 more cracks at it. Huge opportunity that I don't even know if it's possible. We're not technically qualified yet, but it would be a miracle if we didn't. But it was still stung not getting it done tonight. But seeing the character of this team after Mark-Anthony Kaye was sent off was on full display. This team, yes, conceded right before halftime, which really, really sucked and allowed Costa Rica to sit back. That was already a team that wasn't possession-based, to sit back even further and just allow Canada. But Canada had 4 or 5 point-blank opportunities. Tajon could have scored a couple, including the one off the post. David put one off the post. Eustaquio had a really good opportunity. This team, in my opinion, down a man, deserved at least a result, let alone a win. They truthfully did. It's unfortunate, but seeing what this group can do together, it's bitter. They're gonna not be very happy. It was tough playing in that type of environment, down a man, but they deserve a lot of credit because, in my opinion, this could have easily been a win, let alone a draw. It stings. It's gonna be a learning experience for them, but I'm proud of the boys. There wasn't a play really on the pitch day that I looked at and was like, I mean, yes, Laren and David were a little quiet. It is what it is. It's one of those matches. They have their matches where they're quiet. It's part of being a striker. Everybody else on the pitch did their part, aside from Kaye, but again, it was one of those things. But I am going to give a special little shout out as well to Ismail Kone, who made his Canadian men's national team debut and looked quite comfortable, I might add. Very comfortable. Every time he was on the ball, looked calm, composed, picked out passes. He looked like he'd been doing this for years. And keep an eye on One Soccer because we got something special dropping on Ismail Kone by yours truly. So those are my 5 takeaways, guys, plus a little extra one with Ismail Kone. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you have any other takeaways, feel free to drop them. I'll be sure to comment, read them, all that fun stuff. And hopefully, guys, we'll have an opportunity to celebrate a World Cup clinching match against Jamaica. It will be on Sunday. We'll be doing a watch on. We'll have a preview going up with JD as well as a 5 takeaways. So, guys, one final time, if you could be so kind, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers, friends.